cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat, to the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat, to the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. I'm from the bottom of the barrel, came apart it in the gravel. All black be my apparel, Glock 40 pointing at you. We storming niggas' castles, my niggas is going cashews. I like it, I take it, I ain't gotta fucking ask you. Terrorist mindset, deadly the thoughts, shoot and bury the nonsense. And piss in the corpse, you niggas small like the fine print. Fall in line and get pop quick, you forgot your reminder. Third pound we the livest, respect over everything. Cash come included, my clique get everything. Mash on the music, biz, it is what it is. These are the breaks, separate the real from the G's and the fakes. Cut the grass slow, poison all the snakes. Stash the cash flow and let it roll till it breaks. Life only determined by success. And since I'm born blessed, ain't no doubt me and the team next. We coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat, to the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat, to the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck.
Never lose love like sleep, I be stretched out. Everybody on my line is why I stepped out. Mark Gatorade, stone face gripped up. Mouth split, Tony talking Tiger gear ripped up. Pound reppin', G checking freshman. Top hat pimped out like the West End. Musical, wise guy knows I real hard to eyeball eyeball. Nigga pick a side, killers never switch a side. Money or the power, push the way I feel inside. Deal a day, still celebrating. Pop another bottle for every hater hating. Both hands, middle finger in the air. Shining on both so you see them shits clear. Playboy, ice grill, me no scared. And you can keep them ugly bitches over there.
Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat, to the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat, to the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck.
They don't wanna see me shine, might go blind, and the blind can't leave the blind. Dropping gems on them, they don't pay no mind. Nope. It ain't worth throwing pearls and swine. Love that fast money, wanna stick something, but a slow million better than a quick 100. One line at a time, keeping hits coming. Uncut blow, take a whiff of it. It's a shame what they do for wealth. Wanna be Wayne, shoot yourself. Like December 31st, let off them choppers like it's January 1st. July 4th with them fireworks. Put that mask on, October 31st. You the best, guess we the worst. This is my world, Mr. Universe.
We coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat, to the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat, to the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck.
Coming live and direct, can't pardon your disrespect. From the G's to the goon, little homies on deck. This is boom back rap like a terrorist threat. Keep it gully good, can't shame my rap. Spit a universal code, take game and bet. Homie think, bring your gang and set. I'm a suicide king, never bang regret. From the bottom of the barrel like the game is fit. As long as I'm alive, too legit to quit. The hustle is the turn, trying to flip the script. Don't let the struggle burn, you gotta flip the switch. Third pound on the move, so ridiculous. Oh.
Stayed out the argument the other day, but I'll probably be the instigator tonight.
There's a certain feeling in this.
The Eagles looking to change the Commanders again. Bills Mafia looking to quell the Vikings. Salute. Welcome to Bangin' Aces Live and Direct Sport Commentary Live with your host, Bang, the one and only BALDSC. How y'all doing, man? It's season 4, episode 25, Sunday night football, the Sunday night alchemy, Lions on the hunt in Chiefs territory. And oh man, here we go, people. This is a must-win game. Hold on, what's going on, man? It's a must-win game. Okay. We sound good. Must-win game for the Chiefs. The Alchemist QB, Patty Mahomes, the Lions in a new kingdom. What's going on? Let's go. Sunday Night Football brings the game of the week and the battle of belief. The 4-1 Detroit Lions storm into Arrowhead to face the 2-3 Kansas City Chiefs. And for the first time in a long time, the Empire looks human. The Chiefs' empire looks human. Will it be a Sunday night shootout in the Midwest? Lions on the hunt. Patty Mahomes, the Alchemist QB, and Andy Reid enter him in must-win mode. The trick bag has been nullified in the first 6 weeks, and the defending champs are desperate to find that old Arrowhead magic again. They're not the defending AFC champs, right? So, but Jared Goff and the new OC, John Morton, has turned Detroit into an offensive wildfire. 34-plus points in 4 straight games. Balance in the backfield and a rise in belief that this might finally be their season. Expect fireworks, people. Expect chaos. Expect Mahomes versus Goff to be the highest scoring game of 2025 so far. A 300-yard, 4-touchdown night written in the stars for both sides. It's a 6-3 game currently, and that's surprising. That first quarter is over. In this episode, the rundown, Sunday Night Football, of course, we'll go over this game right here. We'll watch it live, and we'll give you live play-by-play, and we'll have discussions. Jared Goff's firewall offense versus Mahomes must-win redemption arc. Sonic and Knuckles in the backfield. Gibbs and Montgomery, tag team Arrowhead, and Andy Reid's magic under the lights. Or Detroit's crowning moment. You decide, fans. For the fan, by the fan. This Sunday night could break 82-point mark as the Lions score their first touchdown with Jamison Williams, who's been missing all season. But he gets active tonight. I bet you all got him on your benches. Yeah, that's what type of chaos is going to be tonight. Week 6. And then we got the recaps of the Steel Curtain revival. Steelers roll to 4-1. Rodgers win first at home. Drake May's arrival. I only warned you 3 weeks ago. I didn't want to shove them down your throat, pause, but I only warned you 3 weeks ago. Based off of his stat projections. Patriots off to the best start since 2019. He's the prototype. He's not the original, but the prototype. The new age efficiency. That young boy is gonna be a problem. Rico Dotto's revenge tour, 475 yards in 2 weeks, looks to be unstoppable, breaking the Panthers' rushing record set by McCaffrey when he was there. Jets at rock bottom. They just at rock bottom. Sad day for them. -10 passing yards. 17 viewers in London on at least on a broadcast. History's worst game. Baker's Buccaneer dream. Still rolling the train. Do you believe me yet, Sir Charles? Do you believe me? Baker is baking the baked beans, boy. Tampa 5-1 Baker with a plus 425 MVP odds after today's game. Dak's domination, 10 TDs, 0 INTs, precision football, and personified. But he's still taking on those L's. Why? Because they can't rush no one. Bryce was looking like a superstar on them today. For the Herbert, A-Chain, and JSN, AFC Fireworks and Fantasy Explosions today. And this one's for the shoe. The Colts is 5-1 for the first time since 2009. Body bag week in the AFC North. Flacco just frozen. Stefanski is cooked. Expected to be fired tomorrow. I don't even know if he makes it through the night. His team can't score over 10 points. I told y'all that. That is an offensive ideology. Don't blame the rookie. The Flacco was doing it. The vet was doing it. He couldn't get him over the hump. He has no energy. I don't care if he was the coach of the year before. He's not the coach of the year this year. He's by far standing opposite contrast to that. Okay? And he got the gravitas. So it's his fault. It's his fault. They should have supported the gravitas. They should have drafted the gravitas in the right spot. They still got him. They should have supported the gravitas as soon as he came in there, and they should have rode that wave. But instead, they wanted to try and play with 0-6, and they went 1-5. All right? I called this. All the way before the season started, I called it. It was written all over the wall. Now, give the team to the gravitas. Because Gabriel, that dink and dunk shit is not going to work. I'm sorry. That is career backup shit, and that is not going to work. You do not energize nobody. Nobody on the team. BALDSC conclusion. Steelers rising. Patriots evolving. Lions roaring. Chiefs concerned. Week 6 gave us alchemy, agony, and ascension. All under the BALDSC lens for the fan, by the fan. Football is not just a game. It's a weekly civilization. Collapse with stats and all. Welcome to BALDSC. My name is Bang Usa, your co-host. My co-host, Bass and Moose should be in shortly. And oh man, do we got a show for y'all tonight. Hold on a minute. We'll go into some play-by-play for now, but we got a lot to talk about based on that breakdown. It is a 10-6 game. Detroit up on Kansas City. Let me get the score on the page. Patty Mahomes hits his man sitting down after shaking off a tackle. Oh, man. Oh, I got a lot of actual stuff here. I don't know about all that. Let's get some football stuff in here. Let me put that up for now. And then we'll get out of here. We'll go over here. Throw some images up on the day. Patty Mahomes images. Got any Patty Mahomes images? Put that up. Yeah, salute, man. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for coming in. And yeah, man, we got a lot going on. I'm going to get the guys in here. Make sure the guys get in here. Yeah, man, it's going down week 6. It's going down in week 6. Jets sacked 9 times today. Team shoots themselves in the foot. Then we come back and shoot ourselves in the head. A la Brees Hall. That's how you feel about the Jets. He said that probably a week or two ago. But, man, salute to Rico Dowdle telling them to buckle up before he get there and then follow through. His follow through was immaculate, so salute to him. He's just made history in 2 weeks of coming, and yeah, that's his backfield now. I don't care what anybody tell you. Chuba Hubbard got to get to the back. This was Chuba Hubbard's. They weren't buckled up after losing 239 scrimmage yards versus the Cowboys. Boy, salute to Rico Dowdle. That boy went off. And he talking hot shit, boy, and he backing it up. You can't ask for nothing better. Like, hold up. He was talking hot shit. They got to buckle up. I think they know. He talked it before he got there. And then he tells them they wasn't buckle up. They ain't listen. They took his words as a game. Oh, that's just Rico Dowdle. We had him last year. He's not all that. Yeah, all right. Oh, man. Pickens went off in that game, but not victory. Hurling players. He's been playing immaculate since he got to Dallas. But he ain't helping them get the W's. They still need CD Lamb back. And that's been the MO with him as the number one. He can't get them to make the W. He can't get them no W's like as a number one. He plays good, but he don't know how to get them W's. And Dak played immaculate. So I don't know. The poor Jets, man. I don't feel sorry for them, but the poor Jets. Nobody should be abused like that. Had they not been in the game today, then somebody got sacked 7 times today. But they by far was the worst. Oh, my God. On the screen is the NFL draft order all the way in week 6. This is the draft order if the season ended today. New York Jets, number 1 seed. What they gonna do? Go grab them another Wilson? Like they in position to get the top guy, but who's the top guy? You know what I'm saying? This year. I mean, if you want to say Archie, yeah, you got that's a work in progress though. Like you're gonna take Archie, but like they said, Archie ain't supposed to come out this year, so they're gonna have to rethink that. But look, Adam Mateer got hurt. The Penn State guy got hurt. So who you gonna be left with? Who you gonna go get? Who by default you gonna take? Chiefs get the first down. 10:07 on the clock. 10-6 game. Chiefs ball. First and 10. So that's crazy. Miami looking bad. They coach better think about it. They coach better think about it. Hey, Mahomes runs it himself, gets another first down. The magician goes to work. Yeah, we had a lot of wild early games today. That Cardinals game was closer, just like I expected. It was a close game, but they always find a way to lose a game, so they continued that. And yeah, they didn't disappoint. You know what I mean? Salute Sir Charles. Thank you for being on one fan. It's a lot of things going on. What you think about how I came in with that? What I said? I see you sending me stuff. I know Ibuka got hurt, hamstring, so he goes out today. He's been on fire though, so I'm sure he's been taking a lot of practice reps. The Colts, man, the Colts. Donnie Dimes, Johnny T. What is different about them? That is what's different. Fumble, and the Chiefs get it back. Oh, Mahomes. Mahomes recovers it. Justin Fields, 9 total passes today. 9 total passes, 9 sacks. That is embarrassing, bro. Embarrassing, bro. Schuster, he been active this year. Thornton been active this year for the Chiefs. They look a little different, man. Like 4th down, 7-16, they going for it. What is it gonna be? 4th and 2? Fourth and 2. Put a lot of Rico Dotto. Let me take one of those out of there. Because Aaron Rodgers deserves some love today. We haven't been giving no love to the old man week after week. So, you know what I mean? He deserves some love today. He's been really, really consistent. I think that's what I'm going to do there for that one right there. Let's go over here and do stuff over here in the visuals. Take all these guys down. Man, how you like today's football day, man? Game City, did most of your picks come through? How'd you do? Mahomes rolling right. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. Detroit Lions hold it. Mahomes is unsuccessful. Oh, he wasn't expecting to do that. He wasn't expected to do that. I just gotta laugh at this guy, bro. This guy right here, man. You see him in the press conferences, he be hipping and hupping and butting and utting and redirecting. He think he's so slick. You ain't slick. You're not answering these questions directly. You ain't expect the gravitas to be there, huh? Thought you was gonna be able to do all that dumb shit. Like, but most of all, it don't have nothing to do with the gravitas, right? It have everything to do with how bad his team has been, no matter who is there. Like, and that is the bottom line, bro. You cannot, no, bro, no. Know what I mean? Like, and I'm surprised it took them so long after Arians called them out. That is a Super Bowl winning coach. That is somebody, you know, he's in the good old boys club and he talking like that about you. You know what's coming after that. You know what's coming after that, bro. And then I got this for Basie today. I got this base for Basie today, though. He's gonna be mad at this comparison right here. In 4 seasons, I got that for Basie right there. Hold on. I got that for Basie right there. Hold on. Let's remove that. Bah! Look what I got for Basie, Sir Charles. The Cam Newton versus Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts number for the first 4 seasons, Sir Charles. Look what I got right there, Sir Charles. Eddie, let's keep in mind he already got a Super Bowl ring, too. You know what I mean? Been there twice. But you let them tell it. All he does is the tush push. All he does is the tush push. Oh, man. Yeah, I got that for him. I got that for Basie. So, basically, if you're watching from the background, I got that for you. Get in here, though. Come to work. Let's go, fellas. Time to get to work. Nah. What else? Got some things, man. I got some things. Bryce Young coming up with the big time W today. And Moosey called that yesterday, y'all. I gotta give Moosey his credit on that. He called that yesterday. Like I've been calling the Drake May stuff. I tried to do my argument for Sir Justin Fields yesterday. That's why I let it go. Because not only was I aggravated, it's hard to argue for these players, this player, because of his journey and his proven how many bad games he done had. So it wasn't worth the argument. Like, even though I still didn't get to make my point on the matter, it just wasn't worth arguing for him. And I'm glad I didn't. After today's game, they got a lot of work to do over there in New York, bro. Danny Dimes got the coach in a position for the first time since 2009. The only other quarterback to have them at 5-1 was Peyton Manning. And people don't want to, that's what I mean. When we, why should I put Peyton Manning and Danny Dimes in the same breath? Why? Because he's on the team and he's winning games. And the last time somebody did it was Peyton Manning. It wasn't Andrew Luck. It was fucking Danny Dimes. He's earned his Dimes name back, fellas. And he earned it back in 3 weeks, bro. Crazy. He's earned his Dimes name back. He went from pennies to dimes. Now he's about to make some more dollars. He keep playing like this, bro. Like, oh, man. So, yeah, man. Danny freaking Dimes, bro. And Bryce came up big today, bro. Gibbs running the ball. It's up. They got Gibbs back at it. Put that up now. It's too late with the game. I'm gonna put this on the stage. 5-step drop, Goff in trouble, throws down into the ground. Let's hit the play-by-play for a little bit, man. So the guys get in here. Did you see my boy Drake May putting in that business today, bro? his efficiency is crazy. I think, we got bad habits of their last successful quarterback was Tom Brady, 6th round draft pick, comes in off the injury, but we got a lot of nerve. You know what I mean? He did earn the superstar status, but the way this kid is playing from his rookie as a first round draft pick from his rookie season to his sophomore season under a coaching change and transition, the growth, the efficiency, the poise, dude, he's playing beyond elite superstar. And I tried to hit on that 3 weeks ago to see where he was headed. But his QBR in the last 4 games has been insane, bro. Been insane for a sophomore player. I don't know who the last player to go 5 games with the QBR that he's had. Now, he's lost 2 of those games, but still, I believe they're on a 3-game winning streak. And they continue to go. They could shoot up the AFC real fast. And then all of a sudden, people be talking about them being a dominant team. I just want to warn y'all. I am not a Patriots fan. I'm a miserable Jet fan. But I like what the Patriots have done. I like that they rebuilt their team in a matter of 3-4 years. I don't know what the Jets' problem is. I don't know what the Jets' problem are. High expectation, trying to cheat the game, still the great players and all the way to the top, try to steal a number 1 draft pick in Justin Fields. Yeah, you thought it was slick. There's a reason why people are just moving on so quickly from him. There's a reason. And Bryce Young, they didn't move on from Bryce Young as fast as they moved on from Justin Fields. You understand what I'm saying? He does need stability. I do not think it was all his fault, but today he got abused. And that's a shame for the Jets and that offensive line. That's a shame for Justin Fields. He's not throwing interceptions, but he's not throwing the ball. And he's had that curse since the Bears. So where's the growth? Where's the growth? So I hear what Moose and Bass was saying yesterday, but at the same time, dude is throwing touchdowns and nobody else is scoring. Your line is letting you get abused like that. Where's the accountability on the rest of the team? Justin Fields was not expected to take that team as a quarterback, and if he was, then there's a flaw. There's a flaw in the sighting. We were just looking for a better quarterback. But to be the guy that hang everything on his neck, Justin Fields should not have that expectation. Where's the rest of the team? You know what I mean? Where's the defensive scores? Where's the running game? The Brees Halls in them. Like, where is it? And this is a question that you ask year after year, year after year. Then you get a weaker defense. Then you get a strong defense. Then you don't have wide receivers. Then you know what I mean? So their only bright spot is a tight end. And Garrett Wilson looked like he's frustrated. He was locked up today by PS2, who locks up everyone. It don't matter who you are. Patty Mahomes. Nothing. Yo, Kansas City trick bag, boy. Everybody on to their little bullshit-ass tricks. They not working. They got to go in and pull out the complex tricks, man. Five-step drop. Mahomes. Nope. He got 2 feet down, but is it a catch? They gave it to him. Hollywood Brown. Like, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. What you saying with me? Stop playing with me. Yeah, man. Crazy, man. Hands down. Commercial right out of my remote. Exciting day. 49ers go down. Chargers come back. They was struggling early. Justin Herbert clicks on in the second half. Go crazy. What else? What else, Sir Charles? What you seen today? The Cardinals didn't play DeMarcado at all today. I didn't notice that. Seahawks beat up on the Jaguars. That's who it was. Trevor Lawrence got sacked 7 times. So while we going in on Justin Fields, but Trevor Lawrence, make sure he passed the ball. But they got blown out by the Seahawks. They were outclassed in that game. And the Seahawks look like the truth right now in the West, gaining with the San Francisco 49ers losing, gaining on them. But the Rams won as well, and they beat up on the Ravens with Lamar watching, and he didn't look happy, boys. He didn't look happy. And it's the same old mistakes. Somebody makes a critical mistake and gives the ball away every game. This time, it was Flowers. They tried a tush push and were unsuccessful when they got D-Train, Derrick Henry, right there on the 1-yard line. You got the train, Derrick Henry, and you're tush pushing. That's the influence of the success of the Eagles, bro. That's the influence. You know what I mean? Yeah, I fell asleep too, brother. I've been up all night too, brother. Like, I fell asleep too during the games today. I woke up though and recapped, and I was up in the beginning, took a nap, came back, started the night games, started my article on the day games, and I needed the midday games to get going information on them. So I was watching those games and I fell asleep. Mahomes goes for it over the top and he overthrows it. Nobody there. Detroit 10-6 game. Let me get this shit up, bro. Fred Warner, another 49er, goes out. Has a dislocated and broken ankle. Out for the season. He's going to need surgery, and he is out for the season. 49ers just continue to get banged up, lose player at different positions every game, and I think that'll be their downfall. They're not healthy enough to compete in this season. Who won today with third string, fourth string guys? Know who won today with 5th and 6th stringers on the field? Baker Mayfield. Yeah, baking the baked beans. Overthrows Kelsey, and here comes the pass interference flag. They helping the magician. I did not see the pass interference. Let's see it. Automatic first down. Put the Chiefs in the red zone. Travis Kelsey. That was a whack. All right, yeah, it's after 5 yards. Holding the, yeah, all right. Yeah, that's pass interference. Holding his collar. Kelsey tries to dive over, but he gets stopped short on the 1 yard line. 1st and goal. Here we go. Let's get the camera active. Join the crew. Join your crew. A little extra gray today, but we'll be all right. Let's go. NFL. Jaguars misuse Travis Hunter again. Their defense got burned today. They look like they needed some help today. I believe Travis out there too, so no excuses, man. No excuses. Mahomes runs another touchdown. He been on a mission this year, y'all. Mahomes runs another touchdown in. He been scoring. That ain't been winning him games, though, him playing like that. But he not thinking about it when he get in the red zone. If he see it, he gonna run it in. Like, and he's running up the middle. Making moves to dick players and throwing the shoulder down. That kid is not playing this year. He know he's playing a little desperate, actually. Like, you know what I mean? And yeah. He got to be careful, but he's a big quarterback, so you know it's different. It's different. 10-6 game. I mean, nope. Mahomes just scored, so it ain't a 10-6 game anymore. Chiefs take the lead. Let's see what's going to happen now. Let's see what's going to happen. 13-10. Can't ask for it to be any better. Bro. Boo. You don't want the Chiefs to win? I told y'all, bro. Yeah, you ain't had picked the Lions. First of all, y'all asking the Chiefs, they already lost 3 games in a row this season, early in this season, right? They already from last year, from losing the Super Bowl, then losing the first week, then losing the second week. They already lost that 3 games in a row. They're not doing that again, and it's really only 2 games in a row this season, right? But it's 3 games in a row since the Super Bowl. So they start the season like that. Dude, then they win 2 games. You think they back, and then they lose again? A heartbreaker? Bro, they're going to be on. They're not going to keep losing 2 games in a row, 2 games in a row. They're not dropping back-to-back games. So I had to think about that. Andy Reid will find a way to win this game. Unless Dan Campbell, resiliency is going to have to reign through. Like, your resiliency going to have to reign through because Andy Reid is not playing with you. Like, you know what I mean? Then you got Patty Mahomes, who's desperate, and then Kelsey, who's trying to shine, and his girl in the crowd in the stadium. There's a lot of things going on there, bro. A lot. So I just felt it. They would have, if the Lions beat them, then I realized they're the force to be reckoned with today, and I probably won't bet against them, except with the love thing when the Packers come to town. Dan Campbell has made a little beastie squad over there, man. They made a beastie squad over there. Goff is just, oh. Goff in the shotgun. Let's get some play-by-play action going. Goff in the shotgun. 13-10 game. 33 seconds in the half. Left in the half. Short pass. Laporta. Like a 4-yard gain. Out. Stops the clock. 28 seconds. Second down coming. What is Goff going to decide to do? Where's Amon-Ra? What he been doing all day? What Amon-Ra been doing all day? So, Charles, who you running with? The Gen Zs, Millennials, or the Gen X? Teams on the screen. It's kind of hard not to go with Gen Z, man. But don't sleep. Got some stars out there. Hold on. Let me move the score. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm running with my Gen X, and I'm happy. I think my Gen X could take on any of them. You know what I mean? And we battle. What? Only thing I don't like is they got 2 tight ends. You got to give me another Gen X wide receiver or pro. Like, you know what I mean? But Tony Gonzalez is the truth. Like, I don't know who 88 is on the Colts. Let's look that up. Oh, that's Marvin Harrison. That's Marvin Harrison. Yeah. And then you got he won for 13 seasons, and then you got John Mackey. So, but that's gonna be Marvin Harrison, like, 'cause that's the Gen Z, that's the time. So, yeah, Marvin Harrison, Tony Gonzalez, Randy Moss, Tom Brady, and Barry Sanders versus the Millennials, Patty Mahomes, what's this nigga name? Beastie Squad. The Millennials got a squad, like, with Gronk back here, AB, and Julio Jones, they got a squad right there. That'll be a challenger. And then you got Vikings running back. He was damn nice. And then Gen Z's, you got Lamar, Chase, Brock Bowers, Jefferson, and you already know Barkley back there. I don't think Barkley got anything on Barry. But maybe he does. Maybe longevity. But, you know, Barry is all-time best for me. Then you throw on the defensive side of the ball in the Gen Z, Lawrence Taylor, anybody from the defense, Ronnie Lott and them. Oh man, Dion. Sorry, bro. I'm running with Gen X, bro. I'm running with Gen X. I could maybe call me biased, but I'm running with Gen X, bro. The physicality of those players would demolish everybody else, including great ass AB. He just get in his head so easy, he'd be done. Julio Jones, he got the turf toe shit, but he had some hands and a half, bro. So, but and you're not stopping Gronk, right? So it's just weird that Tom Brady's in Gen X and Gronk is in millennials. Ah man. Hell yeah. Okay, I was gonna ask the guys that right there. All right, so it's halftime, man. It's halftime. Did they get any points before the half? No. 13-10 game still. Let's look at the box score. Jared Goff, 9 of 12, 75 completion percentage, only 93 yards, but he already got his touch. 132 QBR, playing very efficient football. Amon-Ra St. Brown, only one attempt rushing for 2 yards. Goff, one attempt for 7 yards. Amir Gibbs, 13 for 59. He hasn't ran for 100 this year, I don't think. David Montgomery, 4 for 24. So they've been real quiet. Sam Laporta, 3 for 42 in receiving. Amon-Ra, 3 for 4. So something got to give with the Sun God. Jameson Williams, 3 for 44 and a touch. Sun God must be getting a lot of attention, but still, no excuses. Make it happen, bro. Aiden Hutchinson already has a sack. Jack Campbell has a sack, so 2 sacks for the defense. No INTs, no forced fumble as of yet for the Detroit side of the ball. Now we'll head over to the Chiefs side of the ball. Patty Mahomes, the magician. Alchemy at hand. 10 completions, 14 attempts, 71 completion percentage, 132 and a touch, 135 QBR, playing efficient football. Then he runs the ball 4 times for 15 yards and a touch. Patty is not playing with you. That's back-to-back weeks where he has that. Kareem Hunt, 2 touches for 5 yards there. Pacheco, 5 touches for 18 yards. And the problem with the Chiefs is they do not have a run game to open up all the rest of it. They are one-dimensional. And Patty Mahomes, that's why he's so special, because you know it's just him, and you still can't stop him. He still figure out a way to move the ball down the field. You know what I mean? So that's why I like Patty Mahomes. That's why I had him in the top 5 quarterback rankings and all that. But here we go. Travis Kelce, 3 receptions for 40 yards. Xavier Worthy, 1 reception tonight, 6 yards. It is not. Juju Smith-Schuster, 2 for 47. Marquise Brown, 2 for 33. Those guys are moving the ball. Kelce moving the ball. Who got the touchdown? Patty Mahomes' legs got the touchdown. Who got the passing touchdown? Xavier Worthy. That one reception for 6 yards. Xavier Worthy, like, give me the ball. No sacks. No sacks for the Chiefs tonight. No interceptions. No fumbles. Karlaftis, 2 tackles so far. Quiet game for Karlaftis. Let's look at the game stats. Time of possession, Lions have had the ball for the longest, 17 minutes to Chiefs 12. First downs. Chiefs got 12 first downs, so they're winning. They're beating them at that. To Lions 10. It's a pretty even game. 185 total yards for the Lions, 160 for the Chiefs. 93 for the Lions, 122 for the Chiefs. Rushing yards, 92 for the Lions, 38 for the Chiefs. 3 penalties on the Lions, none for the Chiefs. Total return yards, 73 for the Lions, 60 for the Chiefs. Total plays, 31 plays for the Lions, 27 for the Chiefs. Yards per play, Lions are averaging 6. The Chiefs are averaging 5.9. No turnovers in this game. It's been pretty critical. I thought it would be way more high scoring and more of a fun game, but it's more of a defensive game. So salute to them for that. All right, people. It's Sunday Night Football. This is the game of the week. The battle of your fan belief. The 4-1 Detroit Lions are on the hunt in Arrowhead, coming to town to face the 2-3 Kansas City Chiefs. And for the first time in a long time, the empire, the Chiefs empire, looks human. They look very vulnerable. They look like they could be got by anybody. Everybody comes in ready to play them with their best game. And they've been struggling with their wide receiving core since last season. Like, they got great wide receivers, and don't get it wrong. It's just the system and flow of their offense is off, and it's all due to the running game, right? So Patty Mahomes, the Alchemist QB that he is, and Andy Reid into a must-win mode. The trick bag has been nullified for weeks, most of the season, and the defending champs are desperate to find out that old Arrowhead magic again, right? They still the AFC champs. They still the defending AFC champs, so they still the team to beat. But Jared Goff is just as efficient. They've been scoring 34 points per week for the last 4 games, I believe, right? And I rather believe that this might finally be their season. Every year is their season. Remember what I tell you about the Lions? They still haven't uplifted their curse. They built nice culture there, good team. They still haven't won anything. They have to uplift their curse. They have to win to uplift their curse. I don't care how well you dress up the clown. The clown is still the clown. It still has the red nose. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to take the nose off, win the chip to act better, to learn how to act better, right? So, yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Expect fireworks. Yes, we did all of that, right? But, so that was just a recap, right? So now we go. And we go up here, right? So, Steel Curtain's revival. Jake May's arrival. Rico Dowd's revenge tour. Jets at rock bottom. Baker Buccaneers dream. And Dak's domination falls short. Yeah. The terrible towel is returning to BALDSC. Emphatically. is gonna return. It'll probably make his return on the first primetime game that we watched for the Steelers this year, right? But he's on his way back to BALDSC because I, your host, the Mangusa, though I'm not a Steelers fan, my family has lived out there for a long time, right? So, yeah, we got terrible towers. And so it's going to come back to BALDSC because Aaron Rodgers is the king of the North. Steelers are kings of the North. North remembers. Yeah. That division. Like oh wow. And they got it in a chokehold right now. Steelers are 4-1 with the old school violence and new school swagger. Aaron Rodgers earns his first home win in black and gold. The defense clamps Cleveland again. And Kevin Stefanski offense looks like a team trying to run a car without a steering wheel. Defending him now is pure delusional. I don't care who you are. Andrew Berry's draft class saved him because that is immaculate draft class that he gave to Kevin Stefanski, and they all playing well. They all playing well, but not well enough to win games. Where is your game plan, bro? But it's time to, you talk about looking out for the players. How about winning some games? Pushing those players to the apex. Practicing them harder. Making them know that the game plan is going to be aggressive. You're just losing. You can't score no points. You after the first 2 weeks, you were supposed to say, all right, Joe, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get real aggressive this week. And you go with your offensive coordinator and y'all pull out an aggressive game plan, which was not done. Week after week, they ran the same game plan. We're going to run the roll and dink and dunk, and we'll take what each team gives us. That is bad coaching, bro. That is not playing to win. That is trying. Maybe you're tanking. Tanking the season from the beginning of the season is insane to me, right? So let's see. Andrew Berry got to make a move, bro. Everybody's watching and release the gravitas. Meanwhile, George Pickens continues to torch every cornerback in sight when CeeDee Lamb isn't on the field. 19 catches, 359 yards, and 4 TDs. Since CeeDee Lamb went out, it's certified alpha, certified problem. Doing them dirty when CeeDee Lamb comes back, they should win. With Dak playing how he's playing and Pickens playing how he's playing, they should be winning games. But that weak defense, you're telling me the cornerbacks could do this, the cornerbacks could do that. Weak defense. No push up the front. Cornerbacks getting burnt by the young boys. So they're going to have to prove it over there in Dallas. They give away too many points for people to fret them. And that means Dallas has to score over 30 a week to even be in a chance to win. That's why their record is where it's at. Jets-Broncos game. A football apocalypse. The Jets-Broncos game needs to be aired at 3:30 a.m. on the Weather Channel. Their matchups, all their games in the last 3-4 years, or when they match up, it's officially broke the record to the lowest viewership in NFL history, 17 peak viewers, and produced a new entry in the Hall of Shame. 9 sacks, 15 QB hits. They beat that boy up. 7 tackles for loss, 4 pass defense on him. Negative net passing yards. 10 net passing yards. The Jets negative 10 net passing yards is the worst mark in team history and the worst in the NFL in 27 years. Let that ramble right there. So when I ask about coaches being able to make it through their first-time coaches being able to make it through their first season, when they making history in the opposite way, bruh, I don't think Jets brass ownership has the cojones to keep going with that. Like, they love to point fingers, and it take cojones to stick through something like that, to stick through a Dan Campbell 1-15 first season. It take cojones as an administration and as an ownership to believe that that coach has a vision, that GM has the vision. And I don't believe the Jets have those cojones. They don't have the vision to do that. You know what I mean? So I think that coach is in trouble. They'll probably give him the season, the whole season, but he's in trouble. He's being watched. I think they're gonna Gerard Mayo him. You know what I mean? I don't think they need a old Jet player or something like that. They just need a valuable coach to become available, and they'll jump off the bridge, a la Deion Sanders. You know, just saying, this is an opinion. That's how the Jets work. Justin Fields' Monday nightmare was equally poetic. 9 completions, 9 sacks, a perfect mirror of misery. And oh my God, it was a boring ass game. But on the other side of it, Sauce Gardner locked up their best player. Sauce Gardner locked up their receivers, whoever he was on. So they wasn't scoring. They was looking miserable. Bo Nix looked miserable today, but not because he was getting sacked. Just because he looked miserable, right? He couldn't grab control of this game on Jay Fields. And so that begs to differ the question with Drake May playing as well as he playing. Bo Nix, who threw for 29 touchdowns in his rookie season. You know, against the Jets, boy, that means the Jets, have a decent enough defense? And it's all coming down to the quarterback, bro. It's all coming down to the quarterback and the offensive vision. The Broncos somehow have become a defensive powerhouse. They've been that for 3 years. They just plug and play great players into their system, but they've had PS2 for 3 years and 30 sacks in 6 games, only the 9th team in NFL history to do it, and the first since 2013 Chiefs. Denver defense is elite. The offense therapy worthy. The Jets, however, hold a 1.5 game lead for the first overall pick and possibly the eternal sadness in next year's draft. We're looking at that in week 6 of the season. That is pathetic and fucking disheartening for Jet fans. Gangrene is gangrened. For real. Rico Dotto, redemption in Carolina. Hold up. Rico Dotto. Redemption in Carolina. The Red saga continues. Rico Dotto no longer a meme. He's a movement. Back-to-back 200-yard games. Now totaling 475 yards from scrimmage in 2 weeks. This week alone, 30 carries, 183 rushing yards, 56 receiving yards, 239 total yards, 6.1 yards per attempt, and 1 touchdown. He outgained the entire NFL roster by himself this month. Respect is no longer optional. It is mandatory. Rico Suavemente. Yeah, salute to Rico Suavemente. That's what's going to be his name, Rico Suavemente. Drake May and the Patriots have arrived. And Hollywood Brown comes out of the half and scores a touchdown. The Chiefs could go up 19-10. Oh, man. But Drake May and the Patriots have arrived. I told you. I hate to say I told you so, but I told you. Drake May is him. And the Patriots are back. He's starting to emulate his coach's strength and toughness. Coach Vrabel got the New England Patriots looking crazy. He's a defensive coach. He got Drake May looking tough. He got the Patriots swag back. Yeah, that Belichick in him. Yeah. At 4-2, New England is off to its best start since 2019. Rewriting their offensive identity under the rookie. Phenom. May versus the Saints, 18 for 26, 261, and 3 TDs. Efficiency on repeat from week to week. He's joined Mahomes, Dak, Prescott, and Marino as the only QBs aged 23 or younger with 200-plus passing yard games and 100-plus passing rating in 5 straight games. Let me repeat that. He joins Mahomes, the Magician, Dak Prescott, and Marino as the only QBs aged 23 or younger with 200-plus yards and 100-plus passer rating in 5 straight games. May, last 5 QB ratings read like robot diagnostics. 137.3, 102.1, 155.6, 101.1, 140.1. Superstar, beyond it. Don't sell him short. He's a machine learning victory formations. Just learning how to win now. He did his losing last year. Now he's learned how to win. He's going to acquire a winning mind state. Wait till that whole team start to believe in themselves. And wait till people come in there to beat them and they believe in themselves and end up victorious over them. And they believe they could beat everybody. Wait till that happens. But we'll slow down. Salute to Drake May. Dak Prescott. Pure precision. Pure power. Don't look now. That Dak Prescott is running the league over the last 3 games. 10 TDs, no INTs, 71 completion rating, 817 yards, and 127.4 passer rating. Top 3 QB in the sport. And right now, nobody throwing a cleaner football than him. The Cowboys' offense is finally functioning like the system it was promised to be. Calculated violence with a smile. However, he's doing this without his top receiver. And they still catching L's. I don't know if you could blame it on the top receiver, though, or Dak Prescott himself. He's trying very hard. You have to blame that defense. Dallas Cowboys. Damn you, Jerry. Damn you. Herbert, Achane, and JSN. The AFC fireworks show. Justin Herbert is quietly reclaiming his spot amongst the elite, right? Struggled in the first half, had me questioning him in this game, and then he just popped out in the second half, right? Justin Herbert's quietly reclaiming his spot. Second half versus Dolphins, went 17 for 22, 171, 2 touchdowns, 129.2 rated. Surgical football. He's now up 18 games. Winning drive since 2020, trailing only Patty Mahomes, who has 19. Devon Achane reminds fantasy managers who he is, with 150 yards on the ground, 2 TDs, 31 PPR points, and a subtle reminder that speed kills even in October. Jackson Smith and Jigba been killing it all season. 8 catches for 162 and a touch today. At just 23, he's already one of the 5 best wide receivers in football. The Seahawks defense backed him up with 33 pressures and 7 sacks on Jacksonville. The NFC West is officially in chaos again. Yes, it is. They're coming for that number 1 spot, San Fran. But I think the Rams has got something to say to y'all, Seattle. So we'll see where they go. For the shoe, for the U. The Colts time capsule run in Indianapolis at 5-1 for the first time since 2009. A miracle in motion. Jonathan Taylor's renaissance, Steichen's balance, and a top 5 defense have them quietly climbing toward the AFC top shelf. For the shoe, for the U, indeed. Captain Baker and the Buccaneers rebirth. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are 5-1. The 6th time in franchise history. And Baker Mayfield is right in the middle of the MVP conversation. 3rd favorite now. Baker's got swagger, leadership, and league's attention. No pirate jokes, just production. Winning with 4th, 5th, 6th string. Hurt running back system. Hurt wide receiver core. Hurt everything. Defense. Hurt line. Hurt, you know what I mean? And Baker still shining. Still chugging down using his legs. Still passing with accuracy. Still winning games. Still winning games, man. And salute to the Buccaneers. They are serious, and team need to reckon that, man. Joe Flacco, first Bengals start was as bleak as advertised. 8-15, 40 yards, 0 points in the first half, 40 yards. Why do y'all think he was going to do anything for you? Jamar Chase and TNs put up solid fantasy lines, though. That's all they have to look for. I'm going to just look for these guys, but he can't move the offense. 40 yards, bro. But the offense looked prehistoric. We want to ride Justin Fields. This is what I don't understand. We riding Justin Fields, but we letting Joe Flacco get away with high murder, playing for whatever team he want, sucking. But he was 8-15, though. 40 yards. Come on, y'all. What are we talking about here? Fred Warner season ankle injury versus Tampa adds even more heartbreak to a brutal week 6 injury slate for the 49ers. And in Cleveland, Dylan Gabriel might not be the guy. Hello. The Browns scored 0 touchdowns. Nothing more to say about it. Nothing more to say about it. Release the gravitas. Yeah, conclusion. Week 6, reckoning. Steelers' dominance, Drake May's ascension, and Rico Dotto's revolution, and Dak's clinical precision. It's all part of BALDSC Week 6 theater. The Jets bottomed out. The Broncos brought back 2013 energy, and the Patriots suddenly remembered what winning feels like. 3 straight games. BALDSC doesn't just watch football. BALDSC documents the collapses, the comebacks, and the comedy, and we create all the content 1 week at a time. Would you like me to continue with the play-by-play search? How you like any of that stuff? Yeah. Yeah, man. Damn you, Jerry. They got no push up the front. They thought they was good. They didn't make no move. They went and signed, oh boy, and he's been nothing for them. No push, right? Like you can't tell me you need to see 4 or 5 games before you make that decision. You're running out of the trade deadline. Dak is playing out of his mind. Why wouldn't you do what you have to do to get a linebacker in there, to get a lineman in there, to get him some push, some defensive push? Like, I don't know. I don't know what these guys be thinking. They like to brag about their money until they have to use their money. Then they want a penny pinch. Like, It's crazy. They like to brag about their assets, then they don't want to use the assets to get them more assets. Like they just want to stock hold them and not develop them. And what the damn you, Jerry? Oh, he out here middle fingering players, pause, out in public, jumping on everybody's podcast, talking about this. I tell you, he just likes the entertainment. Don't want to win games. I'm not convinced that he want to win games. So, damn you, Jerry. That's where I'm at with it. But this guy right here. Two attacks didn't look bad today, but this guy right here, I don't know how he's made it thus far as the Miami Dolphins continue to fall. They play good, but they do not win. And that's the big problem right there. Like, you know what I mean? You got to win games, bro. Gotta win games. AFC to fall to the bottom of the AFC. Y'all just as bad as the Jets. Just need to win a game. And then y'all would be the worst in the AFC. They need to beat y'all. That's what the Jets need to do. They need to beat the Dolphins at least. And then they're not beating nobody else in that division. Yeah, they definitely need to beat the Dolphins. But this guy right here, he needs out of here. Pop out City. Spacey, welcome to the show.
Thanks.
2010 game, brother.
Just in that ring.
Your boy's looking good right now.
You know what I'm saying? They looking good.
Yeah.
What a day of football, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty exciting day, man. Like, I gotta say that, man. Pretty exciting day. How you did in fantasy? How you doing?
I'm doing all right, pretty much. Everywhere.
Everywhere? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good week for you. Week 6, good week for you.
Oh, I still got to dodge a couple of bullets. Boosie still got some bullets coming at me, so I don't want to talk too confident.
Right.
But I'm where I'm supposed to be at least. Huh?
Nah, Patty Mahomes just not trying to make a play right there.
Yeah. Pacheco twice already.
He threw it at his back.
Nah, make the play, bro.
That's what's hurting them. They run game.
Yeah.
No run game. That's what's hurting them because Patty's playing his ass off.
Now, tell me Alvin Kamara wouldn't look delicious in this offense.
If he comes there, the rest of them get pushed out, bro.
100%. Except for Kareem Hunt. It'd be two
veterans. I would
veterans.
keep Kareem. Pacheco kind of gets pushed out if Kamara come there.
100%.
And if Breece Hall come, like.
Oh, if they had Breece Hall, it's a wrap. Great catch.
Kelsey with a good first down catch.
Touchdown.
Tell you, man. Chiefs are hard to hunt in Arrowhead, bro. When all that red come out there, oh, man, the bulls and cattle running crazy there.
Yeah, you know, I mean, they're just different in general, man. Especially at home.
Energy. Yeah, that Midwest energy. They are alive, bro.
And they've had a good team for years, so they got the support on a high level.
Look. Patty Mahomes, the magician, going to work.
I'm trying to hurt my guy, bro.
Going to work right now. Patty Mahomes, the magician, going to work. 4:56 left in this third quarter. Yeah. Detroit, what's going on, man? The Chiefs,
Kansas City defense
punched them in the mouth. Dan Campbell got to figure it out, man. I'm locked up.
Kansas City defense, for real. Every year, their pass rush is really good.
They were saying Jones hasn't been playing up to par. He looked fine today. Aiden Hutchinson all over Patty Mahomes.
Yeah, we have no time to think.
Charles says salute, base.
100%. Bang says salute.
Yeah, Sir Charles says salute too.
Yep. Salute.
5-step drop back. Patty Mahomes hustling.
Get off me.
Oh, drops the shoulder, gets banged around like
Just
a
talking
ping
to
pong
him, too.
ball,
Get off me,
and gets
little man.
up short of the first down. He is not playing, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
God.
Before you came in, I was telling them, I'm like, yo, Patty Mahomes ain't playing with them today. Like, look how he's playing, bro. Like, hey, he dropped the shoulder there and then dropped it again, getting banged around like a ping pong, bro. Like, he is insane trying to get the first down.
Try to win, bro. It's the I gotta win mentality.
Yes, he got a winner's mentality, definitely. He's running the fucking football for a touchdown every week or two. Like, that shit crazy. This is it. I'm like, oh, he
He
done.
looking like Josh Allen.
Yeah, he done tapped into the Joshy Bow right now. Like, oh, they want to. I could do that. Oh, let me take that banner down. On the screen, I got Gen Z, Millennials, and Gen X, all pro teams. Which team you would run out there with, man?
Sorry. Give me Gen X, man. Sorry.
You going Gen X? I
sorry.
said the same thing. We all said the same thing. I'm like, you know, Barry, Harrison, Moss, and the Chiefs guy, tight end from the Chiefs with Tom Brady, bro. I'm like, yo, that is a beastie squad. And then you look up and it's like, all right, Patty, AB, Julio Jones, Gronk, you know what I mean? And then what's the running back they got there?
Adrian Peterson.
AP. So Adrian Peterson, and then on the top, you know what I mean? And it's like, nah, Gen X got it. They play more physical too. Like, it's crazy.
It's Barry Sanders who wins for me. It's like,
yeah, Barry Sanders.
You putting Tom Brady and Barry Sanders on the same team? Yeah. And I got Randy Moss and Marvin Harrison.
That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. I'm like, oh yeah, the efficiency is there, and speed, and oh man, it's there, bro. It's there. Well, I put this up because the playmaker Michael Irvin crashed out this week because he was mad about people saying that their generation compared to today's generation player, the stronger, the faster. Like Deion Sanders would have had a problem D'ing these wide receivers today. I don't think so. I don't think so. But
thank you for bringing that up.
Playmaker, wow, out about that.
I'm glad he brought that up.
What the speed and
you guys all picked Gen X.
Right. Yeah.
You guys all picked Gen X. But you guys I've heard all of y'all guys talk about how this generation is stronger and faster.
Yeah.
So how are you guys picking Gen X saying that they better?
It's the offensive weapons that I get in the Gen X category.
Who's there?
But
the all-pro players.
If in all reality, could Deion Sanders hold Jamar Chase?
Yeah.
Because it's speed on speed.
Yeah, 4.2, bro. The 4.2 is not going nowhere, bro.
The speed is on speed. But like in like, could Deion Sanders cover Jamar Chase? Yeah. Elite. So yeah. But could the regular quarterbacks of that time cover Jamar Chase? Hell no. Could they cover Justin Jefferson? Hell no. They would eat these dudes alive.
You think Asante Samuels can't cover these guys?
He would eat them. They would eat them alive, bro. Their first steps and shit is crazy
You
now.
hear this, Asante? You hear
Bro,
this shit? That's
they
basic.
would
I
eat
don't believe
Revis
that.
up. They would eat Revis up, bro.
You think they would eat Revis up?
Eat
Oh,
Revis up, bro.
man.
Revis they used to call it Revis Island because he could lock up anybody during his time.
Yeah, but I don't think
these
Revis
receivers now, they coming out in their first year and lighting the league on fire. They're that ready. Where back in the day, it took a year. They used to say like year 3 would be the breakout year for a wide receiver. And it's not like that anymore. These fucking guys come in the league and they're ready now. Throw them the ball. Tedoroa McMillan today. Throw me the football now.
Right.
2 tutties today.
All right. Moosey, welcome to the BALDSC episode 25. You came in at a hot point on the screen. I have the Gen Z, Millennials, Gen X is up there. Which team you running with?
Same one I picked. Oh, you mean X.
Take a second, look at him.
All day.
Hey, bro, Brady and Barry Sanders?
Yeah.
That's what I said,
You
bro.
don't even need the rest of them. You don't even need the rest of them. All you need is those 2.
And then Randy Moss taking the top of you can run play action or read option.
Marvin Harrison and Tony Gonzalez, bro. Like
it's a wrap
against a modern team. That team,
it's a wrap.
Yo,
to pick one of those.
I don't think that's what I'm trying to say. And then we transitioned into the conversation of the playmaker Michael Irvin crashing out this week. Mad at the comparisons that they couldn't compete with today's player. Deion Sanders and himself will have a hard time competing with today's NFL because they're bigger, stronger, faster. And he went crazy and deservingly so. Deservingly so. He went bananas on it, and I just wanted to bring it up as a topic and see how y'all felt about.
The problem is a lot of these idiotic statements are coming from millennials that never watched the game when those dudes played.
Right. So those are going to be questions from guys who never really seen them play. They only seen these guys play. No,
and they played, and just like Mike said, they played in a time where they were knocking dudes out, bro.
Yeah, physicality
knocking dudes out. There wasn't none of this 5-yard bullshit. You could jam a receiver downfield. You could it was a much more physical game. And Michael Irvin dominated in an era where it was run.
Yeah.
And he going across the middle against the lots. Against you know what I mean? Yeah. He went across the middle.
Michael Irvin
These guys are not going across the middle. They running behind the line. He said he didn't run one route behind the line. A scrimmage. He said he didn't run one route. And that was big right there. You know what I mean? Like, these guys to get open, they run behind the line of scrimmage. They running away from the defender. You know what I mean? Like, behind the line of scrimmage, trying to get picks and all of that. Blocks. It's smart offense, but, you know what I mean? No physicality. It's totally different. You can't pierce a player catching the ball. None of that. Like, it's none of that no more. Now you got to let them catch it, land, and all that. And I get the safety of the game, but these guys did not have that. You know what I mean?
Nah, bro. Dudes were getting their heads knocked off on a weekly basis back then, bro.
That's right. So that's why I wanted to really have that conversation so millennials and all these guys know that, bro, you better rethink that. Now, the next question is, do you think Asante Samuel could D any of the Gen Z guys?
Easily.
It's alcohol, regular alcohol.
They said that he would get burnt. He would get
No.
burnt.
Nope.
Nah, I think today, like
Reeves
adjusting
Nah,
Island. What do you
bro.
think about
that
Reeves
quick
Island?
step dude off the line.
Asante Samuel didn't play that long ago, bro.
You just feel it
That's a
Like
inside.
fact. He
he's
just
a lot closer to this generation than all the rest of them dudes. And he
yeah,
was a lockdown corner.
right. That's why I'm asking you. Gotta give Asante his
Yeah,
flowers, man.
he was good. He was good.
He was
I won't do him
good.
like that. He
He was
was.
good.
I won't do him like that. He
He
was
was good,
good.
bro.
100%.
He still holds the record for the most playoff interceptions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I won't do
Still.
him like that. He played great football. I want to say he would be toast against a Chase, against the Jefferson, against the elite today. The elite today is a little different, bro. Like they are a little different. They come in ready. They didn't come in ready in Irving in them days. You know what I'm saying? Like our thing just a couple of years ago was like year three. Year three is when you see the receiver break out. These dudes are breaking out in their first year. They got an unbelievable first step. They getting
Yeah,
double
but
covered and
that's
still making physical catches like DK Metcalf and shit. They're different animals today.
uh,
That's you know what I mean. Before you
it's
had a Michael
the
Irving who
percentage is still the same.
you
It
think
really
I
is.
agree.
Yeah. Because it's not a high percentage. Like, it's not all of them. We've been talking about it just recently, how a lot of these dudes, it takes 2, 3 years for them to show up. Like, there's a
yeah
lot of them.
yeah yeah yeah
So there's,
and I think I got spoiled with let's say like Quentin Johnston where I was wrong in the beginning of the
oh,
year
what
about
a
him.
catch.
Oh hell yes, Laporta.
Hold
Oh,
up.
my goodness,
Touchdown.
bro.
Hell
And
yeah.
there come the
What a
Lions.
catch.
On the edge. Way to get your feet down.
Back of the end zone. One side, two down.
Beautiful.
With the defender
With
all
the
over him.
concentration of paying attention to the feet.
Yeah,
Like, bro, I
looking at
love
his
it,
feet,
bro.
right? Like
I love it, bro. A professional, bro. Be a
One-handed.
professional.
while we're talking about Gen Zs.
Be a professional. All the tight ends that come in now, bro. I don't know what they're teaching them in college, but they all
You
seem
know, gotta
ready.
stop doing it. Your eyes are gonna get stuck like that, and it's not gonna be so funny. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well,
I know exactly what they was doing.
Yeah. What's she doing? Tell me what she's doing.
Crossing our eyes
Yep.
they get
and
a
Yep.
tongue
walking
out.
They gonna
around.
freak you
googly,
messing around. They gonna get stuck like that.
I know it's like looking at our nose.
What was
Uh-huh.
that shit? If you smack him in the back of the head, it stays like that?
Oh man.
No, you can flip on. Did that when we were younger?
All right, fellas. How y'all feel about today's football? Good call on that Panthers game, Moose. Oh my God, did you call that shit?
Saw it coming, bro.
Oh my God, did he call that
Bro,
shit,
I was
bro?
so mad. I was cursing you during that game until Pickens caught the because Javante didn't do shit. But when
Pickens
Pickens
is
caught the touchdown,
balling,
he
bro.
saved me. He saved me. I was like, okay, it's not so bad.
Yeah, he was balling. It's not him. It's not Dak either. It's the
no,
defense.
no,
Nothing.
yeah, their
They
defense
getting
is
burnt, bro.
non-existent.
Yeah,
They
they
might as
giving
well
up
not even
30
go out
plus a
on the
week,
field.
bro. Like, oh man, Dak got to score 30 plus points every week. Like that. That's gonna be hard to do, bro. Like every week.
That's why it was easy for me to call Tech getting his first touchdown, bro. There's
Two,
nobody to
He
stop him.
got two.
two.
Like damn,
We loved it.
disrespected Dallas.
We loved it. Rico Dowdle got his. We loved it.
Yo, Rico Dowdle went insane, bro. He took
Rico,
down McCaffrey
he
record
said,
as
he
a
said, "Yo,
Panther.
listen,
Like,
Chuba, go ahead, stay home, bro.
yeah, you can stay home,
You can
buddy. You
cut
on the sick
Chuba, man.
call? I got you. I got you. I got you.
I don't think it's.
You know, I don't know, right? I'm 100% in agreement with you.
I don't think so. Only
When Chuba's
because,
healthy, what do you do?
yeah, He's still, he's still a good back.
Oh, you
But I
can't.
And you
only,
paid
You
him.
can't send him
yeah,
back
they
to the
You
paid him
paid
Jets.
him a lot of
exactly.
money.
Yes, they paid him $100 million,
That's
bro.
right,
They're
bro.
not
They
going to
paid
sit
him a
him on the
lot of
bench. Yeah,
money.
they're not just going to sit him on the bench. And he did,
100%
and
they
he's
not.
not. And you don't pay a dude and then take away his starting job because he got hurt. You
Well,
don't do
No,
that.
but when you got a guy putting up 400 points, you can't send him. I mean,
no, you don't put him
yards.
back on the shelf
Can't put
either.
him
No,
back on the shelf.
no,
Like,
but
100%.
exactly, yeah. But you gotta look a little deeper into it.
The
two
money,
games, he
Chuba,
did what they didn't do in
Chuba.
4 games with
I
Chuba.
I
Like,
money,
know, but look at the
money.
difference in who they played.
100%.
The
okay,
past 2 weeks, they played the Dolphins and the Cowboys.
Yeah, they
No
played cream
defense at
puff.
all.
right,
No
Cream puff.
defense.
okay.
Yep.
Chuba could have easily did the same thing.
100%.
So
100%.
You gotta.
Okay.
But
I
you
think
can't put
Rico.
Dowdle back
I'll
on the
tell you.
shelf
Yeah,
either.
no, exactly. Rico deserves to get more touches without a doubt.
45% he
But
earned. He earned about 45% of that backfield
yeah,
when Chuba comes back.
yeah.
Man.
And if he continues to outrun him, he'll take 50 and then be the 55%.
Yeah,
You know
that's a
what I
different
mean?
story. Yeah, so if
Yep.
he's still doing it and Chuba's
Yep.
not, well, then you gotta, you know what I mean?
And they'll
Fuck
be
your money.
reevaluating Chuba. Chuba will get a call like, yo, we're going to renegotiate or we're going to cut you in the offseason.
They
You
not
already
gonna cut
know.
him. They gotta
You
trade him,
already
bro.
know.
But who's
I'm gonna
gonna
cut you.
take
I'm gonna
all
save
that
that
name?
bread. What's the guarantee on Chuba? I'm sure it's not a lot. Sure, if he's got $100 million contract, the guarantee is $30 million, if that.
Probably, I was gonna say somewhere between 20-30 range.
Yep, yep, yep. So
Come on, guys, don't give it to him like that.
2017.
we'll see out in front.
How you doing in fantasy today, Moosey?
I'm doing all right. I still
In all your leagues?
no, not all of them. I still but I still got a lot of dudes left to play. So
Okay. Fucking McConkey would go off today, bro. I needed them points.
Me too. Finally,
I
and
didn't
he
get
looked
him.
great, bro. So this is why I was bugging. Oh yeah, that's definitely a flag, bro. You kidding me? Come on, man.
yeah, they
They
can't
trying to hurt my guy, bro.
they can't give it to him like that, bro.
Look at Patty. Look at the face too. What's wrong with your brain, stupid? I'm Pat Mahomes. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with them players, stupid?
I am Tom Brady,
they just letting them know they're there. That's all.
100%. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know how I feel about it. Do it.
Yeah, bro.
Do it. We almost got you, Patty. 100%, bro. I'll be all over him.
You
Ooh,
never
you
had
lucky little
yourself.
motherfucker, bro. You lucky little bitch. Right up until I splashed his ass, bro. I would take the penalty, too. I wouldn't give a fuck. Fuck it. Yeah, what, 30 G's? Coach, you paying?
Yo, when the first Pittsburgh primetime game, we gotta figure that out. I gotta bring Terrible Tower has to return to the show now, man. They got the North in a chokehold
Worthy.
right now.
Beautiful.
Worthy
Beautiful,
with 2
yeah.
plays back to back.
Or like passes sometimes.
You
He'd be
think?
going like this, and I'd be thinking, what? And it'd be going.
Yeah, bro. What you call him, Bang? What's Patty's nickname to you?
Small ones. He just
That's the magician, the alchemist.
He just get it done,
QB
bro.
alchemist. He makes sure it gets done. 17 of 24, 224, 2 TDs, and a rushing TD. That boy is wild.
Having a phenomenal season, bro.
His team got to catch up, bro. They better catch up to him. Because without him, bro, they're going to, man. Now, let's talk about your boys. Let's talk about your boys, Moosey. Everyone, huh?
Everyone.
9 sacks, bro. Negative 10 yards. Like, what the hell? Like, what was in their cereal this morning? These motherfuckers, they got the Jets feeling crazy. You see if Brees Hall talking, team shoots themselves in the foot, then we come back and shoot ourselves in the head. I said, oh, shit. Brees, get out of there, bro. You talking about you don't want to be traded. Get your ass out of there. Shit. Go win some chips from somewhere, bro. Like, get out of there, bro. That I felt bad for Justin Fields because no quarterback should be taking that many hits in a game. 15 total hits in that game. And it wasn't nice. Like, know what I mean? But I see what you mean. It's like reversing. Like he goes up and then he goes down, then he goes up a little bit, then he goes down again. Like, yo, man,
he sucks, bro. he's just trash, dude. Trash.
The line didn't help him at all, bro.
No, but you got to expect
and
that.
And the run game is not excelling, so tell me a lot about their line. Like,
it's not like they didn't know coming into that game that the Broncos defense gets the most pressure in the league. They lead the league in sacks and pressure, QB hits.
Everybody should know
that shit, bro.
Yeah.
No real design runs.
Nothing,
bro. Vanilla.
They weren't using Brees.
Isn't even the fucking word, bro. It is not Glenn. It is not Fields. It is not the offense. It is the play calling, bro.
Right. Who you blaming that on? The offensive coordinator? The coach does the game plan with the coaches, bro. Like, and it's that vanilla. Like, you trying to keep it that vanilla? You thought you were gonna win with that? Like, them Cleveland, at least Miami don't have a vanilla offense. They try all kind of different shit. They just not successful. They one game better. Like, all they just got to do is win a game, and then Miami be the worst fucking team. Like, but right now, fucking the Jets are abysmal. It is only week 6, and they got a game and a half lead on the draft pick. Like,
I was losing my mind, screaming at the TV. Why were they not using Brees Hall in the passing game? Brees Hall had no catches today,
bro.
None.
He should have 7 to 10 targets a game.
Well, maybe not a game, but especially in this game, you're playing a team that locks down wide receivers and is heavy on the pass rush. Why are you not checking the ball to your most deadly weapon in open space?
Because his
Brees Hall could have had 100 yards passing. Receiving.
Remember, I was talking about that yesterday. His hot read under the blitz is the tight end. It's not the running back. And it's always been that way.
No, that's not. That's not true. That's not true because every game until today, Brees Hall has had. He's averaged like 40 yards receiving every game.
Right, but he hasn't been under
every game
that he was under today. Like,
they did not throw him one pass today, not one.
And you want to say flustered, and it was none of that, bro. Like, it was not even a second to breathe, bro.
Right, not a second to breathe, bro. That's exactly
like, offensive line work.
He got killed today, bro. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, how are they not protecting them better? Like, but
just design runs, bro. Get him with the ball in his hand, moving. Force the defense to respect it. Where's the read option? For real, bro. Like, use the read option offense the whole time, bro.
Two different flavors. I don't know if Fields could be effective with the read option.
I don't know, Moose. They
I
got to
don't
do
think I don't
something,
think
Moose.
I don't think I don't think his brain works that way, bro. Just judging off the way he goes through progressions, I don't think his brain works fast enough to do the read option. I really don't.
He been in the league long enough, bro.
Yeah, he
I don't
ran the
I
read
don't
pretty good in college. And
I
he
don't yeah,
likes
but
to run the
this ain't
ball.
college. This ain't college. This way easier to do that in college. Way
Definitely.
easier.
Definitely.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, to say he can't process a read option, I think that would be more in favor of his
Mm.
game style, bro.
Yeah, but
Like,
I don't think he
Exactly.
can. He's been on 3 teams already. If he could do it, it would be done.
What I liked
they want
about
him to
what
stay in the
Tomlin
pocket and pass the ball. They're not playing a game style
listen, what I
around him.
liked about what Tomlin did with him when Tomlin had him, he used his strengths and played that way with
Right,
the team.
right.
The Jets are trying to get him to adjust to an offense. That's weird. They should be adjusting their offense to their player. With Lamar, Baltimore had to do it. You just got to do it with these guys. They're that dynamic, and they're not letting this kid be dynamic at all. You trying to make him a pocket
Mm.
passer? Are you joking?
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I felt like, see, that's the one thing that the Ravens did right. Like, they geared the team around Lamar's style. Like, and Justin, I would believe if you want to excel with him, you got to do the same thing. You know what I mean?
He's not Lamar, bro.
I
He's
ain't
not
say he
Lamar.
was. I'm just saying his style of play is not pocket passing, bro. And I feel like they tried to force him to do that on the Bears. Tomlin adjusted, but it wasn't scoring enough points for him. That's why he went with Wilson. And but you gotta have the style of blocking, line blocking for him and all that. Like, and if you're not gonna do that, then why you got him, bro? Like, and yeah, he's done. He's
Because
just
they're
not an NFL quarterback at this point. Like,
because they
so what
stuck
do
with
they
him now.
do? Yeah, they stuck with him. Like, what do? Like, they didn't prepare. They didn't draft anything. They didn't go get a good, legitimate backup to him. They put all their eggs in the basket with him. And I don't see how they did that. They thought they was going to get steal a number 1 draft pick. That's what they thought. But they should have been smarter.
I think if you're the Jets, you already got to know this season's over. It's done.
Yes.
You're not making the playoffs. You're not even going to come close to making the playoffs.
But
so
you got a lot of division games to play. So
what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you really, really trying to make this work with him? Or
I'm trading everybody.
If you're not trying to make it really, really, really work,
they should have
Justin
took
Fields,
Monroe. They should have took Jalen Monroe. Like, they silly, bro. Like, they had options this year. Even if they didn't want to go Sanders, they had options, and they just put all their eggs in the Justin Fields basket. And now they're paying for it.
Right.
Oh, man.
Bring it back over here. We're not skates.
27-17. Come on, Detroit. Make this good. 8:35 left in this game. 10-point game. How Dan Campbell going to do? What are you going to do here? He got a new offensive coordinator. They've been scoring 34 a week for the last 4 weeks. So 34 plus. So they offensive coordinator doing a good job. Like, let's see, Goff. What you got in the bag, Goff? In trouble. Sack! Jones gets to him, right? No, that ain't Jones. Yeah, that is.
Yeah, they gotta get the ball out way quicker than that. Spagnuolo already made the adjustments.
Yeah, he did.
You can't. That's one thing I'll give them, bro. Kansas City, like you can't with the way Spagnuolo is. You can't come out the same way in the second half. You got to adjust. You got to know, like you're an NFL team. You got to know. All right, if I was on the other side, these are the adjustments that I'm gonna make defensively to combat my offense, and you got to come out a different way, and they're not doing that. You got to get it out quick.
That's not a fumble.
Oh, he was down.
He was down, bro. And they jumped on, they hit him while he was down, and he fumbled the ball. That's not a fumble. I don't even know who that is.
It's Remigio.
I know. I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Receiver. Like a wide receiver 5.
Okay. How about that Baker Mayfield, fellas?
He's like their wide receiver 5.
MVP.
Tampa Bay Bucks, boy, winning with the 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Bro, why we losing Buka?
I don't know, man. I'm like, yo, the fucking wide receiver call position on the Bucks is fucking cursed, bro. Like
decimated right now.
Yo,
bro.
And Baker don't care.
Don't care. Get
bro.
over here. Who are you? I'm gonna make you a star right now. Get in here. Make yo, he's Tom Brady, like that's Tom Brady shit right there, bro.
Yeah, man.
Tom Brady used to just make stars. Come here, kid. Come here. You want to be a star? Yeah.
Had 2 rookies going off. I really like that kid, that rookie kid. 15? I think is his number. I really like him, bro. Like
Tez Johnson.
Yeah, Tez. I like Tez. I think he run routes good, and you know he came from a underminer school, right? Musi, he didn't come from a big school, but dude, he know how to make the adjustments mid route. I seen that last week, and then he got hands, bro. Like I'm like, yo, how is he gonna get in the lineup with Mbuka, right? I think they'll be good.
No, Mbuka needs a rest
now. Mbuka sitting down, so now this is how Tez gets some shine. You know what I mean? But goodness gracious, they just
where's McMillan?
Wide receivers, man. Like
where's McMillan?
McMillan's out for at least half the year.
He due to come back in like 2 weeks, man. Like
soon. He fucked up his neck.
Yeah, in the beginning of the season, preseason, I think.
No, I think it was the first game of the year.
First game.
And they were saying that he's probably going to be out till at least week 9.
Yeah.
But that was weeks ago, so it might have changed. I don't know.
Well, they had a slew of wide receivers, so they ain't want to rush them back. And then Godwin was coming back. And all that, they ain't want to rush them back. But now they hurt up. Like, Shepard gone too, right? I'm like, yo, all these dudes hurt. They make plays and then they hurt, bro.
It don't matter.
I think Baker's journey and his experience through that journey, and Sam Darnold as well, is playing out now. They've been through everything. Like, you know what I mean? They play with every style of player now. Like, you gonna get in my system just where I'm throwing the ball. Run the fucking route. As long as you run the route, I'm throwing the ball. Like, that's that Tom Brady shit. Like,
hey, they balling right now. Dak Prescott balling right now.
Balling, man. It's sad as to. I was like, damn you, Jerry. Damn you. You fucked it up. Because y'all need that rush right now. He need to go do something. Stop waiting and just watching the entertainment. He need to do something. Help that team right now. Dak playing the best he ever played. You've been asking for this moment. Like,
what would you go do? What would you do?
You gotta trade some value, bro, and you gotta fucking go get some defense to rush that quarterback. Help him out, bro. Like, you're gonna have to do something like that, bro.
Beats.
Kelsey. Short pass. Easy. They got to triple him. He's too damn big. Word. There come the Chiefs again. 21-29, 253 and 3 tutties.
Tay not even watching anymore.
Handoff off the middle. Pacheco for a 5-yard carry. Heck yeah, man.
How'd you like the games today, man? What was the game that stood out for you?
Well, I don't have Red Zone, so I didn't see certain games. I was on the NFL channel. The games I got was Dallas Panthers. That was a classic game to me. It was back and forth. I was like, yo, if these motherfuckers win this game, that whole game, I watched that. I watched the Bucks game, and then I was on NFL just to get the fucking what was going on around the league. I had questions about Cleveland and the Steelers game, but Cleveland could barely move the ball today too. Like, you know what I mean? So we thought that was gonna happen. Stefanski can't score more than 10 points, and I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there. Then I like the Panther game. I said that. This game. What other game we was talking about before you came on? Oh, and I was distraught over that Jet game.
I know one game we probably should be talking about.
Which one?
We should be talking about how there will be no more disrespect of Drake May on this show.
Oh
anymore.
yeah, that was awesome,
bro.
That was fucking awesome.
That is 100% facts, bro.
No new friends made.
I am not gonna be no rider or nothing like that, but the kid balled out.
18 for 26, 261 and 3 TDs. Efficiency on repeat.
Yeah, he was just some of the throws.
He joins Mahomes, Dak, and Marino as the only QBs age 23 or younger with 200-plus yard games, 100-plus yard rating in 5 straight games. Made last 5 QB ratings read off like robot diagnostics, like 137.3, 102.1, 155.6, 101.1, and 140.1. The kid is very efficient, and he's playing like a machine, bro. Crazy.
We just call him the Jim Jones because he's balling.
Balling. And it's with who he's throwing. He had everybody catch a touchdown today, boy. Threw to everybody. But that's good, man. And he got a couple of rushing TDs too. A few rushing TDs, like 4. I'm like, damn, this kid is playing. He's like mimicking his coach. That's with coaching change, like philosophies and all that from his first season to now. Like he's shown growth. And they 4-2. And they got a win in Buffalo. Now Buffalo got to go to Patriots. Ooh, Buffalo got to take that one because they can't let Patriots get that one.
You ready for this, Bang?
What's up?
Is it time to see Shador?
For sure.
Is it time?
Sure. Release the gravitas, man. That dink and dunk shit ain't gonna win nothing. He's a career backup.
Bro,
sorry.
Yeah, they didn't look good at all today.
He's not finding Jerry. He's not finding the main guys. Career backup, and you can blame it on the coach because he should be. You should be having an aggressive system for getting a game. Kind of set him up.
The kid played 2 games and you put him as backup status forever.
I'm based facts. Because in both those games, he dinked and dunked. And the real credit should go to Christian Jenkins. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? That's why I think Andrew Berry kind of safe because he had a great draft. You know what I mean? But he better get rid of that coach because that fan base about to go rabid on him. Release the gravitas. See what he can do.
Yo, imagine he come in and light it up. Bing, 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 bing.
With a, because
Bang will lose his mind, Moose.
Nah, it's gonna be what I knew, bro.
I fucking told you.
Oh
yeah. I ain't gonna have to say it. The fucking gravitas is gonna say it for me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna start posting different people's reactions to it.
Man. He is inching very, very close. So he better be ready. He really better get ready. It is not looking good with Gabriel.
Need to work on. He need to work on his body. Like he's just way too skinny. He take a couple of hits, he gonna get hurt. That's what I feel about him. You know what I mean? He's really skinny, bro. Like,
yeah, but so is Jared Goff.
Yeah, I got it.
So there's a lot of them. So is Jaden Daniels. So is Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels really skinny, bro. Like, so.
I don't think that's a problem.
Just for arm strength, I'm just saying it.
Then the quarterbacks can help themselves. You know, don't take the unnecessary hits. Throw the ball away.
Right.
You know.
Oh man.
About Jacoby Brissett today, huh?
Yo, he looked awesome today, bro. I had a feeling that was gonna be a close game too. He looked good today, man. Too bad his team finds a way to lose those games anyway. We just talked about that last night. You know what I mean? Like, they just find ways to lose games, man. Like,
you sent it in the text today. Like, how they gonna find a way to lose it? And yep,
that's exactly what they did, bro. Like,
yeah. They look better with Brisket though.
They did. Harrison got the concussion. That just screwed me today. My lineups. But he still was balling, man. Brissett didn't need him, and he was still balling. Like, I was saying, if they get a W without Kyler right now, like on Brissett and all that, like they got that W because y'all was expecting a blowout game, right? Oh, did you see the fluke shit that happened prior to that game? Anthony Richardson and Travarius Ward ran into each other. Travarius got the concussion, and Richardson I think he got like a ruptured eye or some shit. Like, the shit crazy. Like, it was a fluke shit, like before the game and shit that happened between them two. I would be so mad at each other. Like, what y'all doing practicing in the same area? They done ran into each other and shit. That shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Me neither.
That shit was crazy, bro. Let me see if I can find it.
Really?
I said the game all the time. That's like you.
Nobody got the video, y'all. I know somebody got the video, y'all. Where's it at? Yeah, he got an eye injury. Luckily, he ain't the quarterback. How about that Danny Dimes, though?
So Danny Dimes is the truth, huh?
Danny Dimes is playing, bro. Like
he said, it was always New York. It was never me.
Oh man,
For real, bro. The Colts, bro.
it's serious. You got
The
to really.
Bucks. The Bucks are rolling.
Danny Dimes. JT though, JT is beasting week after week. I don't think people talking about him enough. Like
For real.
he
destroyed this shit. Yeah, I mean, he really is eating, bro.
Having a real great season. Like, is he on pace to rupture the 2,000 or just under it?
What does he have?
11 more weeks, right? Or did they do they buy yet? I don't know if they did they buy yet. Nah, they ain't do they.
It depends. How many did he rush for today? Because last week he only had like 60.
Yeah, 124 today.
Well, yep. He's got to be on pace for 2,000. Maybe just under it.
Just under.
Maybe not, because nobody's really saying anything about it.
What's his total? Anybody know his total? We're in week 6.
No.
I don't have him anywhere.
I'll get it up there. I'll go next gen too. $603. So he got 100 per week basically. That's what he averaging. But he 200.
Yeah, that's still. Yeah, that's just under 2,000.
Yeah. He got to have one like close to 200-yard rushing game, and then he'll be.
He's got to have he's got to have a couple of them.
Mm-hmm. Or 150 type shit. Yeah. So I can get that up there. Shit, Rico Dotto in 2 weeks done joined the fray at the top 3 from rushing. Done passed Travis Etienne in 2 weeks of playing football. There's no way he goes back to the bench, bro. Hell no. But he probably won't get the 20 touches, you know what I mean? But no way he go back to the bench after that, boy. So there, you'll call it a hysteria in the fan base after that. Like
it'll be about effectiveness. If Chuba comes in and is effective, well then you just ride with a 1-2 punch. But if Chuba comes in and is ineffective, then it'll be all about Dowdle again. They paid him too much money to not.
53 touches, 217 yards, right? Rico got. Damn, how you get 81 attempts? Oh, because he's catching out the backfield too. For 472, yeah, all right. He half that number. Played in got less touches. All right. How many fucking touchdowns he got? Look at that Chuba. Right here. No touchdowns this season. That's crazy.
Well, this game's over.
Yes, sir.
30-17? I think so.
Well, they just turned it over on down, so they're done. They had to score on this guy, this drive to have a chance.
Yep.
Now they have no chance. Unless the Chiefs do something dumb and turn it over instantly, which is not happening.
Nope.
No.
At least it's not very likely.
Kareem Hunt.
Fucking knew it, man. I knew it. Knew it. I let my hatred for the Chiefs override my decision making.
Yo, in Kansas City, we'll see. Like, we gotta respect them a little bit.
I'll be honest with you, where it was at didn't really matter to me. It was the fact that the Lions, 5 out of their 6 starting cornerbacks are all hurt. That's like an instant give. You're just like telling Patty, "Go ahead, buddy. We can't stop you. Just throw it."
Yeah. Or they
It played into their hands.
And people say, I think what's hurting the Chiefs is no running game, and their defense was mediocre. They seem to turn up the pressure today, and that's it. That's all they need. Like, they need their running game though. Like, and so that's where we was talking about if Kamara or Breece Hall get traded over there. But Patty's already in motion, bro. He's playing superb football right now. Like,
right now, it's not a problem. But later on in the season, it can become a problem.
And shit, right?
Yes.
It could become a problem later on.
But they do have the work too.
Especially during playoff time. You need a run game. You can't
100%.
because you're gonna go up against all good defenses in the playoffs. You can't be one dimensional. Somebody's gonna have your number.
Right.
Patty don't care. Okay. Patty don't care. I don't need a run.
Patty don't care, basically, huh?
I don't need a run game. Give me Rasheed back, please. Huh? That's it. That's 2 weeks away, buddies. Pop-Out City is coming with him, too.
So Charles want to know, can the Buccaneers beat the Lions next week? I say yes, but it's a backup.
Bro, I will pick the Buccaneers to beat anyone, bro. I ain't gonna front, bro.
Lions coming off the loss to Kansas City too. Like,
I am not gonna front, bro. Tampa Bay is probably taking over the #1 spot in my power rankings. How can you not? How can you not?
Everybody heard still dominating stat wise.
Every win they have is a quality win. They play no bums, and they're beating everybody with all of their dudes hurt. It doesn't matter. Our house, your house, we don't care. We're gonna beat you. And Baker Mayfield is my MVP, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Word.
You cannot not give it to him, man. To have none of his weapons.
Remember, Baker threw 41 touchdowns last year.
All 3 starting wide receivers.
And nobody talked about them.
All 3 starting wide receivers gone. Bucky Irving gone. Baker don't care.
No.
I respect Baker, boy. Baker baking the baked beans.
You
can have one. Like
everybody can get one. Everybody can look under your seats. You all get one. And slowly but surely,
turn around. Like,
week by week, their defense is getting tougher.
Let's talk Todd Bowles. Do you credit his development to Todd Bowles or his journey?
Nah, this has got nothing to do with Todd Bowles. You can't give Todd Bowles credit for any offensive player development. He's not an offensive guy. He's a defensive mastermind.
Yo, these guys fighting on the field right now. At the end of the game.
Everybody's probably talking slick.
Guys was fighting on the field, bro.
Better watch what you say.
It's over. Yeah, man. Sir Charles can't take us talking so well about Baker and his team. He still want to hold them down to number 2. He still don't want to believe in his own team. But
You ain't watching. Oh, Brian Branch smacked Juju. Juju said something slick and he smacked him.
Hating ass. Look, that's why.
Nah, bro, don't talk if you ain't talking, bro.
Then he threw him down on the floor after. Yo, that's crazy. So there you go, folks. Sunday night alchemy game in the bag. You know, Patty took out all the tricks from running touchdowns to passing touchdowns and got this W, man. Anything y'all want to say, man? And you won't be here tomorrow. Neither one of y'all be here tomorrow, right?
Maybe late.
It all depends on how late I'm working.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be bowling.
We got the double header, so you know there'll be a late game. Bears Commanders will be that late game. So if y'all can jump in then, when y'all get home and shit.
Definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
Appreciate both y'all brothers. Thank you. Another successful show. This was show 25, by the way, of the season. 6 weeks. We already on our 25th episode. We doing good, guys. I appreciate y'all. Salute.
Salute.
Yeah.
Y'all have a
Appreciate
good
you,
night,
buddy.
Word. BALDSC, base and half. Bengals,
fuck your team.
Fuck your team, bro. That ain't backs out. I hate y'all. You can't hide, bitch. I'm gonna call you right now.
Salute, man. Good luck
All
to
right,
both
bro.
y'all.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, guys. That's it right there. It's in the bag. Chiefs pull it out as I figured they would. Patty Mahomes, bruh. Pain the neck, the magician, the alchemist. Let's start with him, the winner, Patty Mahomes, 22 of 30, 73% completion rate, 257, 3 touchdowns, 141 QBR. Had a perfect game, almost a perfect game. 10 rushing attempts for Patty Mahomes. 30 yards and a touch. Kareem Hunt, 6 attempts, 23 yards. He outrushed. Patty Mahomes outrushed Kareem Hunt. Isaiah Pacheco had 12 touches for 51 yards. Xavier Worthy, 1 touch for 6 yards. 2 touchdowns for Marquise Brown. 4 catches for 45 and 2 touchdowns. 1 touchdown for Xavier Worthy. 2 touches for 20 yards and a touchdown. That's it. Travis Kelce, 6 for 78. No tutties. 1 sack for Charles Omenihu. And that's it that was the only pressure. So Jones didn't get a sack in this game as well. What else? All right. And now we'll go to the Lions side. Jared Goff, 23 of 29, playing pretty efficient, 79% completion percentage, 203 yards, 2 touchdowns, 125 QBR, but he got shut down overall. Amon-Ra, 1 rushing attempt. Jared Goff, 1 rushing attempt, 2 yards, 7 yards. Jahmyr Gibbs, 17 for 65. David Montgomery, 4 for 24. Jahmyr Gibbs have not ran for over 100 yards this year. I don't know what to say about that. That's interesting. Sam Laporta, 5 receptions for 55 yards and a touch. Amon-Ra, 9 receptions for 45 yards. Jameson Williams, 6 receptions for 66 yards and a touch. A few more nondescripts on there. Sacks in this game on that side is Muhammad, Al-Quadin Muhammad got 1. Aiden Hutchinson got 1, had 2 tackles overall. Okay. Jack Campbell got 1. So 3 sacks on Patty Mahomes. So they was getting that pressure. They couldn't stop them. Kick returning, Craig Reynolds, 118 yards today. Yeah. That's BALDSC Season 4, Episode 25. I'm alive. Salute to my Codys and my partners. I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate y'all fans. Salute to Sir Charles. Who else? It was just us today, Sir Charles. C2 Motorsports. Who else? I got Cold Water No Bleach, C2 Motorsports, A2DG. Salute to those guys. Y'all check them out. And that's it. Man. We had a good show, episode, good content, and discussion about the Gen Zs versus the Gen Xs, Gen Zs and the Millennials versus the Gen Xs, based off the crash out of Michael Irvin, and deservingly so. They feel, my partners feel like it's deservingly so. Salute to Michael Irvin. Salute to Asante Samuels. These are guys we talked about today. Deion Sanders, Shador, all you guys, like, we for the fan by the fan over here. And we not here to be derogatory or slander you, but the conversation, once you guys start some of these conversations, and sometimes we come up with these conversations, but if we hear these conversations via Twitter, via television, via anything, we're going to have these discussions. And being that you guys are stars and public figures, you're supposed to understand that. You know what I mean? Y'all don't have to agree. We expect feedback. That's the best thing about streaming today. Everybody can have an opinion, but now the gatekeeping and, if I feedback, I give them validity and all that. No, have an open discussion, have a conversation. You know what I mean? All that, you stupid. Anybody following you, it's stupid. All that silly. It's immature internet conduct. Like, you know what I mean? It showed me where you are mentally in the streaming platform. Like, no matter how superstar you are, this comes with a different type of skin here in the internet, right? Because it's undefeated. So, yeah, I remember being like that, though, when I first got on streaming. This is my 4th season, and I ain't as famous as any of you. But what you're doing is you're trying to, in the discuss, you're trying to discredit and all of that, and that's not necessary. The people know what it is. Just genuinely say your side for the feedback, and your fans will get you. We'll hold you down. Especially the OGs like Deion, Jerry Rice, Morse, all of them. You know, just so when we had these conversations, and we can even go act further to the Lawrence Taylors and all the defensive guys, the Ronnie Lotts and all of them. We could even do that. But the game today is less physical. There's a lot of rule changes. You can't hit the quarterback. You can't do this. You can't do that. Do you realize back in the day they was breaking guys' legs, ribs, all that, spearing guys on the come down when you go across the middle? Bang! There was no land 2 feet, turn around. There was catch, bang. Now, only the real gonna hold on to that ball, but if you hold on to that ball, that don't mean your fucking ribs ain't gonna be broke. Know what I mean? It don't mean you ain't gonna be on your back. Like, you understand what I'm saying? That's what's missing from the game. And y'all say, oh, safety first, only to discredit the OGs. And that we can't allow. We can't allow me being personally a Gen X fan. We can't allow. So sorry, millennials. I would warrant all of y'all go back and look at those early Super Bowls, look at those playoff runs, look at those games. Look at how those games was being played. Like the vicious ferocity in those games. You know what I mean? It's missing. It's missing in today's game, but it's still fun to watch. Football is still a great game to watch. But all that physicality, I think it's became more offensive minded, the league, and they took a lot of physicality out on purpose. And now you got debates and discussions, people trying to say they stronger today, like the times before people were soft. Gen X, man, ask me. But yeah, the Harrisons, the and that's both sides. The Steeler Harrison, the game changed with him in it. And he still was sparing the shit out of people because he only knew how to play the game one way. And the game changed with him in it. Taking hefty fine after fine after fine. Like, what the fuck happened? Like, and I felt bad for Harrison. So, you know what I mean? Salute to Harrison too. But then you had Marvin Harrison on the offensive side of the ball, and him and Peyton was crazy together. Like, their chemistry was sick. So, you know, the Gen X is 4.2 speed is 4.2 speed, no matter what generation you in. Football IQ is football IQ. You know what I mean? So that's what I would argue. I think Asante Samuels is one of the great cornerbacks in the game, and he's overlooked. But he shouldn't be. You know what I mean? There's a few guys that shouldn't be. You know what I mean? But Asante Samuels is definitely one of them. Salute to him. But outside of that, that is our episode. I'm your host, Bang Usa. Salute to Base and Have coming in and help me do this, to end that conversation right there. And this the Sunday night Alchemy game. It goes to the Chiefs. They going in their tents and they gonna hit their peyote and dream a big dream. AFC defending champions. Bang! Y'all already know what time it is, man. This is BALDSC. Banging Aces live and direct. I'm signing off. I'll see y'all tomorrow night for Monday Night Football. We are here for all primetime games. And tomorrow's a doubleheader, so we should be starting about 7 o'clock tomorrow. So y'all stay tuned and make sure y'all come back. Hit that like, share, subscribe, and y'all already know. Thank you to my fans and my supporters. BALDSC. Bang!